Although Ripple is on the right track to becoming the new global money system, there are some challenges ahead. Will Stellar's latest collaboration aid in its overthrow of Ripple? And what will the future of Ripple regulations look like? To discover out, watch the video until the conclusion. But first, at the end of the month, we will give away $25 to a random subscriber to help them get started on their XRP journey. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on XRP in the comments box. Hello and welcome back to the XRP Army. Let's help the XRP Hut community develop by liking and subscribing. MoneyGram International Incorporated, one of the world's largest money transfer services, has announced a partnership with the Stellar Development Foundation, a non-profit organization dedicated to the development of Stellar, a blockchain network that allows for the facilitation of cross-border transactions. MoneyGram International Incorporated is one of the world's largest money transfer companies. One of the world's major money transfer providers, it operates in over 200 countries. According to Donnell Dixon, CEO and Executive Director of the Stellar Development Foundation, the partnership will enable MoneyGram's network to integrate with the Stellar blockchain in order to enable cash funding and payout in multiple currencies, including the US dollar and the Japanese yen, via USD Coin, USDC, a stablecoin governed by Coinbase and Circle via the Center Consortium, according to the statement. In February, a cryptocurrency based on the US dollar was introduced on the Stellar network after being built first on the Ethereum blockchain. MoneyGram facilities will have cash collection available instantly for currency conversions into and out of USDC. The back-end settlement between Circle and MoneyGram will be handled by United Texas Bank, a Dallas-based financial institution that is FDIC insured. Beyond its launch in a few select countries by the end of this year, the service is scheduled to spread globally in 2022. However, no additional details about the program's pricing or availability have been released. It's also worth noting that MoneyGram has just formed a strategic alliance with a key rival to its former partner Ripple, which offers a product similar to MoneyGram's international payment service. This year's Forbes 400 list of the wealthiest Americans includes Jed McCaleb, one of Stellar's co-founders and also a co-founder of Ripple. According to the Forbes 400 list of the wealthiest Americans published this year, his $3 billion holdings in XRP, the native asset of the eponymous XRP ledger, which is used by Ripple, place him at number 377 on the wealthiest Americans list this year. MoneyGram declared the end of its relationship with Ripple less than 6 months ago, and rumors of a Stellar acquisition began to circulate immediately after. Both companies declined to comment on the subject. Also, please leave your thoughts on this bearish Ripple news in the comments area. The connection ended in March as a result of a lawsuit filed by the Securities and Exchange Commission of the United States against Ripple, accusing the business of promoting the digital asset XRP, which was created by Ripple, as an unregistered securities. The inclusion of the initiative in the list of projects demonstrates greater interest on the part of established payment networks in building a bridge between fiat money and digital currencies. Visa announced earlier this month that it had completed a test of transaction settlement in USD Coin on the Ethereum blockchain with its partner Crypto.com, and that it was developing a universal payment channel, UPC, which, according to the company, will interconnect multiple blockchain networks and facilitate transactions between various stablecoins and central bank digital currencies. In terms of transaction volume, Visa is the world's largest payments company, CBDCs. This serves to reaffirm the long-standing rivalry between Stellar and Ripple, which share many traits while contrasting in others. It is a for-profit organization that seeks to improve the efficiency of existing financial institutions through a variety of means, including the use of blockchain technology. Stellar is a non-profit organization that is working to build its own network. Seeks to be free of banks and the restrictions that come with them. While Ripple and Stellar are both aimed at financial institutions, Stellar is also focused at the unbanked, with the goal of making individual cross-border transactions easier for them. The Ripple community has a larger population than the Stellar community, which has a smaller population. It is becoming more popular and widely used as it grows in popularity and application. Furthermore, despite the fact that Stellar offers more events than Ripple, its community has not yet expanded to the same proportions as Ripple's. Overall, they're rather different, and this may simply be a matter of personal preference on your part. Ripple is a for-profit firm, as opposed to Stellar, which is a non-profit organization. Ripple benefits financial institutions, but Stellar benefits individuals. Ripple will most likely survive and have a greater impact on the globe in the end. Do you believe Stellar will be able to overtake Ripple? Please let us know in the comments section below. Nonetheless, the most serious problem that Ripple is currently facing is a legal conflict with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Under Gensler's leadership, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has ambitious intentions to crack down on all cryptocurrencies, not only XRP. When it comes to cryptocurrency regulation, one of the party's most senior members has singled out Gary Gensler, the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, for his efforts. This comes as opponents of the cryptocurrency community become more vocal in their resistance to a number of regulatory proposals. Representative Tom Emmer of Minnesota, co-chair of a bipartisan group of politicians interested in blockchain technology, has been met with skepticism in his efforts to broaden the SEC's participation in regulating cryptocurrencies. Emmer believes Gensler's activities have exceeded his authority. According to Gensler, who testified before Congress on Tuesday, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, should be alerted of the presence of cryptocurrency platforms, SEC. Right now, investors do not get the benefits of the fundamental contract that protects individuals from fraud and manipulation. Someone is going to get hurt. Coinbase abandoned its plans to launch a new digital asset lending product called Lend earlier this month after the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, warned that such a move could result in legal action. Other Bitcoin advocates have also begun to speak out against the government's potential cryptocurrency prohibition. Hester Peirce, one of two Republicans on the Securities and Exchange Commission, is concerned that Gensler's desire for more regulations could stifle innovation. Peirce expressed her worries to the Financial Times earlier this year. Fight for the Future, a pro-crypto campaign organization, launched a public pressure campaign earlier this year to oppose a clause in the bipartisan infrastructure plan that would require Bitcoin exchanges to report transactions to the Internal Revenue Service. The campaign resulted in 40,000 phone calls to elected officials and 10,000 tweets in support of the cause, according to the group. In addition, a slew of new lobbying groups representing the interests of digital asset corporations have emerged to advocate for their concerns on Capitol Hill. According to Perianne Boring, president of one of those lobbying organizations, as the sector grows and the business model becomes more complex, the industry will be obliged to contact politicians on a more continuous basis. It should come as no surprise that Ripple is the business most competent at executing this than any other. As a result of Emmer's blockchain caucus, several lobbyists have been successful in reaching a broad audience. Mick Mulvaney, a former Republican member of Congress and former chief of staff to former President Donald Trump who now advises for the Chamber of Digital Commerce, co-founded the caucus. Members of the caucus have recently recommended a variety of measures that would make cryptocurrency trading easier. These initiatives would also significantly aid Ripple's efforts to become the next global payment system and to prevail in its litigation against the SEC. What are your thoughts on Ripple and Stellar's competition? Which of the two firms will shape the next global monetary system? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to learn more about XRP, there are two films waiting for you on the final screen. Please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Look forwards to seeing you in the future video. Please keep in mind that cryptocurrency prices change rapidly, so by the time you see this video, it may have changed to a completely different value. This video's material does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other type of advice, and you should not treat it as such. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. Do conduct your due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.